Put that there. Put this here. Put this here. Oh yeah, this is my my multiplayer truck. I've got no mods, including I've got big mirrors there, which is hard to get used to. Okay. I think that one is that one. Oh, they're both the same. Yeah. Okay. Let's start off, I guess. Ooh, I really need those mirrors, so I get spoiled. Okay, so we're not on the multiplayer map, but we've got a multiplayer mod. I suppose I could, eh? I suppose I could do this multiplayer, but then there'd be no traffic. It'd be boring. So, heading up on 93. I can probably do a voice, right? Enable voice. There's basic ones. English Sky.
Time to hit the road.
Yeah, you're a little loud, Sky. How about that? We put that there. Put Sky there.
Caution. Please watch the speed limit.
Caution? Caution.
Okay. Here we go.
Okay, here we go.
Turn left.
I'm sure you know. Oops. Oopsie daisy. Okay, so let's see. 707 we started. Seven. I just want to see how long this is going to take. And actually, it's let's make a note here. So it's Sunday, and it's 10:07 IRL. Okay. Go straight on. Okay. So this is a load I want to take to Area 51. I'm suggesting people take. See, that'll be a good load to visit Area 51 with. Yeah, check out the chain link fence with that. And the big tires, they'll be good for the sand on the other side. So, doing good, doing good. I thought of gathering in this rest area and multiplayer, but actually it's not a. It is not a non-collision zone. So. I have no idea how this is going to go. 3 a.m. Nevada time, 6 a.m. regular time, and I'm not sure whether they're going to use the ATS or the ETS server. I'd like to use the ATS if it has traffic on it. But I'll go straight on. Thank you. I'd like to use the ATS server if it has traffic on it. Right now you can't even connect to it. Just that I'm assuming that most of the people are going to do this. If anybody is doing this Area 51 charge, they'd be on the ATS server. So that's my plan. I may be the only person up at 6 o'clock Eastern time Friday morning, climbing into my truck in Vegas. The other thing is we can't tell. All we can tell is 6 a.m. Vegas time or Nevada time IRL. But in the game, when you start multiplayer, I'm not sure whether there's an easy way to actually tell what time it's going to be. Multiplier clock keeps churning along whether you're in the game or not. Their server just keeps going at a ratio of 1 to 19. So it might be 3 a.m. Nevada time when I start the game. It might be 3 p.m. No way of knowing. So, hey Chris. Hello my friend. I'm doing a dry run of where I want to go Friday morning if I do it. From Las Vegas and then up past Area 51, and if there's nobody there, if we actually get through and nothing happens, then I post the route. Now there's a lot of waypoints. What you do is you pick up, I'm just suggesting people just pick up a cargo somewhere and then get to Las Vegas. But you're going to have to put in waypoints depending on how badly the game wants to take you to somewhere else. We're going to Eureka though. So my idea is to go up through Ellie. You know, I don't really want to do that. I'll think about it. I might want to just go a shorter route and go through Tonopah and up here. That'll take some time off. I'll see how long this takes. And we're going up here, Carson City, Reno, to Eureka. Once we get to Eureka, we'll see what happens. I think I plotted it before, and it's about an hour IRL. I think that's good for a convoy. So, how you doing, Chris? What's new? Today is Monday. What's new in Ottawa? The LRT, Light Rail Transit, survived its first day of rush hour. Is this a huge engine? What is the engine on this thing? I should look, eh? This is my multiplayer truck. Yeah, 625. It's okay. Oh, that's too bad. Do you get migraines or just headaches? Glad you're better now. My girlfriend gets migraines, I think, as a side effect from her concussion and TBI. What's that? Traumatic brain injury. But she can tell it's coming on, and she has medication she can take for it. She takes it in the form of an EpiPen. She feels it coming on, jabs herself in the leg with the EpiPen, and maybe just rests, just keeps quiet for 10 minutes. She's good. Whoa, see that jet? Whipping overhead. I did. Even just headaches, I mean, they can be pretty debilitating. I finished my story for the week. My challenge last Friday was the one that was in a contest. It was 48 hours to write 1,000 words. Boo, there goes that jet. There's a genre fantasy, setting, antique shop, and object, a goldfish. So I can't post it for a few days until they get it up on their site and give me the go-ahead and stuff, but I was pretty happy with it. You know, Friday midnight to Sunday midnight, so... Oh, it just make you tired. Well, that sucks too. I mean, they wear you down. I started another challenge. I signed up for another one in the same group. This one is 250 words, so they'll give you genre, setting, object, craft a story. You get 24 hours to do it, and it's only 250 words. Microfiction, they call it. It's really a challenge to squeeze that in, so. 23.6. I think it's pretty damn cold here. We're getting, although it's supposed, maybe not, because we are getting unseasonably warm weather for the next week. It's going to be, even now, see, it's 12. It gets down cool at night, but it's going up to 24, 25, 28 one day in the daytime. And that's maybe, you know, maybe 5 degrees more than it's supposed to be or something, so I forget. Okay, so I will get ready to turn left. And why are we getting ready to turn left? Because look at this sign. It's going to say Tonopah, and it's going to say 375. It's not going to say, but it should, Alien Highway. Here we go. We're on the Alien Highway now. And I got my front end loader, as we call them. They're also called wheeled loaders, apparently. Not wheeled. I think it should be called wheeled loader, if maybe it lost in the translation with SCS. Now, if we were coming here at nighttime, this would be more exciting. At nighttime, you see lights in the sky. And you see aliens sitting in the coffee shop staring out the window. It's kind of cute. This is the town of, this is the little tiny burg of Rachel. We can go in here. It's oh, sorry, yeah, that said Rachel back there. So this is, if we look at the, I'll look at the sign over here for you. Oops, over here. Over here. So, Little Alien Cafe, restaurant, bar, and motel. Little Alien, nice graphics. Not bad, eh? And it's a campsite. I'm not sure why you'd want to camp here, but you can. That's it. And there's a fence. There's not a sign saying Area 51, but it's back in there. So. And this is going to be interesting during multiplayer, because I'm pretty sure this is not a non-collision zone.
Never mind. I'll find a new route. Please make a U-turn when possible. Finding a new route.
Yeah, there's not a lot of room to make a U-turn either.
Make
Oops.
a U-turn.
There's a post there. Okay, well, there we go. Oh yeah, if I'm going to be driving on this, I should make sure that I use the cruise control so that I can get a decent speed going. Like, you know, speed limit -5. Leaving Rachel. Or maybe -10, I'll do 60. No, I don't want that, I want my Jake. Where the hell's the Jake? Engine brake toggle? Well, we make engine brake toggle that. So that I'm used to it. And then we'll make this guy the air horn. Yeah, we'll make that guy the air horn. There we go, we got the Jake on now. "555 divorce." So the problem with this server, this multiplayer one, is there's like maybe 300 people on the server or something. I'll check after I finish this game. Yes, we want 60. Lake Tahoe? I don't know. Lake something. Well, yeah, gas sometime. What do we got? We have gas. We have gas for 4,000 miles. Really? No, that's the wrong button. There we go. 735. Hey, Sky, what do you want me to do here? Oh yeah, okay. So let me change my volumes here. Let's put this down a bit, and let's put Sky up a bit. Okay, we're good now. Did we take out the sign? We did not take out the sign. So I'll keep 10 below if it's next, you know, down to 50. If it's, you know, 70 or 60, I'll keep 10 below. If it's 50, I'll keep it 50. Arons. A funny way to spell Aaron. Aron. Oh yeah, that's right. The multiplayer I usually cheat here. No random road events, no detours, no rain, but also stability is right up and the braking is, well, the braking's there. We don't make it too silly. But yeah, because what happens is people in front of you brake pretty abruptly. Might repeat this trip in multiplayer. We'll see. You know, if there's 300 people on the map, it's pretty unusual to see somebody yell excited. You know. I should make the, I should do the light horn with that too, eh? Well, I might add it. So that's the air horn. And calm down here. You're going all over the place, buddy. Okay. Air horn. Where's the light horn? Light horn. This one. That one. So. When you're driving, you go like that, and you go flash your lights at somebody. Or you can go like... Oh, that's pretty good, actually. For somebody who's not very physically coordinated, that's good. I can maybe manage that. Trailer parks. And the trip I'm doing at Oregon is not needed, so I want to make it easy for people. Gas. I guess we can get some gas. Not critical, but wouldn't hurt. Where's the, oh, there it is on the map. Sort of sneaks up on you. You know what I mean? It's sort of, oh, there it is. Oh, and those nasty signs that block the hell out of things. Well, you have to sort of go like this to get a good angle around. Get the back end away from the side. I think I'm pretty straight now. Oops. Try not to hit the yield sign. Try not to let the Fedora hit your ass on the way out. Okay. Says 30. Why does it not care?
Get ready to turn left.
Okay, I'll get ready. Thank you, Sky.
Turn left.
You know what? I need to get ready to get more wine. I'll be right back. Here we go. There we go. There we go. Are you gonna turn? Oh, you're gonna turn. Okay. I just saw that flash lights, and I thought it was, oh, you're having a little moment putting your four ways on. No, just did a little brake check. No need for it, but. What's your problem here, buddy? Okay, now you're gonna go faster, okay. That was weird, eh? Just being a jerk. Couldn't find the gas pedal. Like it's there somewhere. I know it's there. I've used it before. There we go. Getting up to speed. Yeah, I don't usually go with trailer stability and truck stability cranked up, but when I drive multiplayer with my friends, I think they do it because they just drive like maniacs around corners. I don't know, people complain about a lack of realism, and then their driving and their settings are not realistic at all, so... This is a nice little road. Yeah, it's good enough. It's not the interstate highways with the blue on the shield, it's just the interstate. Yeah, so that's a 12-hour trip. If we start at 7, you know, probably gonna be 9 at night by the time we get there. 15. So tomorrow, let's see, tomorrow, Tuesday, I'm likely to get a copy of Guardian Weekly. I haven't finished the one I've got, but... I'm getting there, though. And here we are heading across the desert. Oh. So I'll see what I get for takers. don't know, I have to think about where I want to go on the map. If I really want to go up here. It's kind of boring up here. But you don't have many choices. You can also just go... Well, I could have gone here, I guess. I could have gone across to Oakland and then up to Eureka. You know, that would have been the same. You know, up here, that along and across Tonopah, Oakdale, and then up here. Eureka. You know. Could have skipped. Well, no. Go through Oakland, go through San Francisco. That might work too. Think about it. There you go, put the Jake on. Just give it something to work against the cruise control. Oop. Was me wandering off the road. Look down at the keyboard or something. We're going straight through? Why did you say go straight through? Where you been, my dear? Oh, we don't have speed limits showing here. Is that it? We're not showing, what might have my options. Maybe I don't have a speed limit option. Boom, boom, boom. Well, it's the speed limit. Ah, speeding warning, yeah. Yeah. Keep going straight. There you go. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. Maybe the route would be better to go over to California. Go through some stuff, interesting stuff, like go through San Francisco. Hmm. So weird, eh? Well, it's interesting. Doing this big loop-de-doop-de-doop-de here. A little bit of jake there, just going a little too fast. Actually, I like this route better because it's mostly two-lane highway, which could be more fun with multiplayer or anything, any player. So you can, you know, see people. Yeah. That could be a thing. So when did I start? I started at 10:07. I was thinking I'd be finished at 11:07, an hour. Probably not. Oh, we're going through Reno. That'll be it. Dreamy and tired. Yeah, I'm not sure how many are on the Truckers MP server, but probably not a lot. Let me just check and see if there's more than there were before. I think I just go. Server status, Drunkers MP. See, there's 288 on simulation, and there's 0 on US. I wonder if it's either broken. I couldn't get into it. Whereas on the other one, there's 658 on the simulation 1. Strange, eh? Okay. Back in the saddle again. I was looking at my calendar. I guess I got a break from. I've been watching UK Parliament. It doesn't kick in for a while. October 14th, I think. I saw a thing today about Johnson was nicely snubbed by the Luxembourg premier, president, whatever. They were supposed to have a joint conference. He came out and there were protesters booing him, so he just walked past the lecterns and just skipped the press conference. Now the president stood there and just several times gestured towards the empty lectern, saying, you know, basically too bad he's not here. And it was quiet, you know. There was no loud cloud. What's this loudness you're talking about? Would you speak? Yeah, but I think it would have been. I think it was just because Johnson wasn't there. It was funny. Yeah, it's funny. Yes, it is funny with me, but he is PM. I will.
Turn right.
Mean here? I mean here? So I'm not sure what he's up to really, but he's definitely well, he's gone there, but he's gone there saying, well, I gotta go, but I know I'm not gonna give you anything. I'm not gonna, like, it's negotiating like Trump. Hard, you know. Just a hard negotiator. Goes right in with conditions and, you know, wild expectations and stuff, and then compromises on something that's not too bad, but I don't know. Drink, drive, lose. I was at a get-together for friends from my hometown way up north. Most were in their 60s, 50s, 60s, 70s. And I was the only one that took the... there's a LRT, a light rail transit. It's just started this weekend. I'm the only one that took it there. I think everybody else chose to drink and drive. And I think that's part of the culture when we grew up north. You had to drive everywhere because everything was far. And it was a rough life, so everybody drank. So you just drinked and drived. Like, oh no, I'm careful, or I know the road, or you know, all sorts of excuses, all sorts of reasons why we did it. None of them acceptable, but still. Keep left? Okay. We're not going to Reno, we're just staying on the straight and narrow here. So we are heading to Eureka, I believe. I hope. Yeah, so we got to go up here, Reading, and then Eureka. We've got Las Vegas all the way up here, so hopefully we can make good time to get there. We'll see. And I need another, well, I think I need a granola bar or something, so don't go away. There we go. Bunch. It's better. Oh, they very definitely were misinformed. Or ill-informed. Or just not informed. There was a lot of issues around it, and there was not a... You know what you almost need to do is you need to establish a nonpartisan committee. Representatives from both sides and from industry and from like from a bunch of, not just a political committee, because this is not. Brexit never should have been a political decision. Because politicians come and go. It should have been an economic decision. And it never was. So you'd need a you'd need a nonpartisan group that was in charge of looking at the pros and cons. The different issues. Well, they could, say what laws would have to be made, what political choices would have to be made for each consequence. But then that would be up to the parties to react to the events, rather than the politicians trying to drive events. So Yes, yes, economic, industrial. Well, it wasn't really, it was an educational decision in terms of being educated, but I mean the impacts of the decision were economic and social, I guess, social in terms of, you know, whether you can live as a citizen of the European Union. Or you're a citizen of the UK. And the whole concept of the UK is an issue because there's the whole issue what to do with the border on the island of Ireland. Between basically Ireland and Northern Ireland, which is part of the UK. Oh. I don't know what's going to happen, really. They go back the 14th of October, and they've only got a few days to plan anything, do anything, and I'm pretty sure that Boris couldn't negotiate his way out of a hairdressing appointment. And he's probably going to, well, he's not gonna, I don't think he's gonna have a solution. He thinks he can be tough and the EU will blink, but I'm not sure they're gonna blink. That is a negotiating strategy, but if you're an asshole, it's really harder to do. You sort of stack the cards against yourself. Well, you get people coming to see your way, yeah, that makes sense. And then they say, yeah, but he's an asshole. Oh, yeah, never mind, so. Canada has an election. 5 weeks, maybe? October 21st. Well, we're not going to go anywhere fast. Well, nice the way you slowed there, buddy. Oh, we're going fast now. Good. Whatever happened, maybe that one car? Oh, maybe not. Maybe we'll just catch up. I'll leave the Jake on here so we can slow down if need be. Yeah. See, if there's a lot of traffic, we might get stuck in multiplayer even on this road. You know, there are double lines, so I'm sure if I was a multiplayer, there'd be people passing me. I'd be getting ready to hit the stream save, hit the bookmark. Nope, stuck on the bottom of the barrel there. Are we almost summer? We can hope these people turn off. Well, maybe at Reading, but it's a long way to Tipperary. That's all I can say. Oh well, 50's not bad. Oh, it was 50 because I was catching up. Okay. It's kind of boring driving at night. All you see is that guy in front of you being blinded by your lights because you should have low beams on. So the economy. Speaking of economic, I think the economy. I'm hoping that my investment advisor, counselor, broker is keeping things safe, because I think we're getting closer to a recession with the drone attacks, possibly Iranian drone attacks on the Saudi refinery. They knocked out production for a few days, but the thing is that reflected right away in prices at the gas pump go up, which is bullshit, and the price of oil goes up, which is bullshit, because they've got huge reservoirs of oil that should more than enough to you won't even see the drop in production from the plants for a few days. You'll never see that at the output because the tanks are so big. And even if you did, it takes a week or whatever for oil, maybe more, to get from Saudi to North America, and another week to go through a refinery and get trucked up to the gas station. So it's really a bullshit pricing for gasoline. But it still affects the markets. The markets still get jittery, and the markets drop. People panic. They start selling some things, buying other things, and that might be enough to trigger a recession. And all because the U.S. is buddies with Saudis and won't take a harder stance with the other countries that Saudi Arabia is battling against. At least stop selling Saudi Arabia, like Canada does too, selling them armaments, armored cars, tanks, guns that are used on local rebellions, either in Saudi or places like Yemen. So, sorry, bit of a rant there. Okay, so well, getting close to Reading. Maybe we went close to Reading, then these people will all bail. At least that slow truck in the front will bail. When it'll start getting bright, that'll be the other thing. 115. 015. A couple more hours. Oh, I got a few behind me. That was me looking behind and turning the wheel at the same time, or not seeing the road change. Oh. I heard that the strike started. I heard that there was already a janitor strike that had started. I heard there was a janitor strike that had started, and they were wondering whether the GM workers were going to cross the picket line or not. But maybe GM workers did go on strike too. The problem with American auto workers going on strike is they've, over the years, they managed to negotiate higher and higher and higher wages because they were getting big bucks for the cars, and now the economy is slumping and there's not such a market for the cars, so they're not in as strong a... Unfortunately, I don't think they're in as strong a bargaining position. I mean, it's a good bargaining position for, I guess, for, you know, they're saying to GM, okay, we're not going to make cars, and that hurts GM. But as far as the American, well, the U.S., I guess the North American consumer in general, U.S. and Canada, oh well, I can buy a German car, British car, well, not British, but, you know, Japanese, Korean. I can still buy a car. It's not as if they're the only show in town. Which is too bad in a way, but the same thing happened up here, I think, with the post office. They were part of the government, and they just negotiated their way to higher and higher salaries. Now the problem too is the post office at the same time was putting in more and more automation and making the job more and more mindless. So it was a lose-lose situation. Oops, let's go over here. Oh look, stop. Did we lose that truck? I think we lost that truck.
Go straight on.
Come on, let's make the light. And we're good. Oh, it's 30. It's not 30, it's 45. And then it was 55. Oh yeah, that's trailer stability cranked right up. No danger of tipping there. Oh, maybe it's the same truck. Maybe it's the same slow boat to China up there. Well, that was it for engine brake. That wasn't very exciting. Highway patrol. Wow, okay. Hey, highway patrol. Get out past that guy. Oh, it's 35 here. Some slow zones. Interesting route. Oh yeah, we're fairly close now. No, we might be finished by 10:30. An hour and a half instead of an hour. I'm about ready to push that cop car out of the way. It's 35 here, you know. There we go, 35. Okay, we're doing 35 now, okay? You're not doing 35. So, ooh, hopefully nobody comes over the hill. Yeah, I guess this is supposed to be 35 here. Well, I could. Then it's going to be like that. Is that better? There we go. I'll lower the high beams and I'll get back in the truck. Now you can see nothing. I was following a cop car. I passed him now. See, I don't like being in here, especially in the night. I like being up here at night. I also passed him in a 30 zone. I passed him doing about 45, so. Yeah, there we go. Do I have super high beams? No. But yeah, it's hard to see the details. And I think we are now, I think I wanted to go to the rest stop next to the Yeah. Here. So I think this is my route here. Yeah, next to Walmart. Oh, I said Walbert. Walmart. Yeah, same thing. Ooh, why is there a diamond there? Oh, just a little bit of construction. Okay, let's find a new route. This rest stop, I think. This is one I was going to use. Where do you go into it? No, you go into it over here. Oh. Truck wash and shopping center. Ye old. Ah, okay. Okay, so that was about an hour and a half of driving, and it was, so when did I get there? I got there at Sunday, and I got there Monday at 4:35, and it's 11:27. So that's an hour and a half, maybe a little long, but anyways, so thanks for viewing, folks. Thanks for following. I think that's it for this trip. I'm gonna go back on. Oh yeah, I got my high beam back on. I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm gonna check out that route again. Maybe I'll make it a little shorter. I'm trying to find out the route to use if, in case I do that convoy to storm Area 51. So, ta-ta, folks. See you, Chris and others. Thanks for dropping by. If you're a follower, thanks for following. So, catch you tomorrow, probably. Night all.